Why Write a Book? Episode 146 of the Marketing for Owners podcast. It is a beautiful day, as you can see, for those of you that are watching the video, as you can hear for those of you listening to the audio. It's a gorgeous sunny day in South Surrey on the edges of Vancouver in Canada. I'm down by the duck pond, backing onto a golf course, which is a lovely bit, sitting on a rock. What more could you ask for? So I like being outside. You can hear the birds tweeting, and actually these duck ponds, I'm quite impressed. There's 4 duck ponds around here, at least 4. I've only found 4, and they actually have ducks in, and at the moment they got some little cutie babies, and they're pretty cool. And there's no crocodiles or alligators in Canada as far as I know, so they're quite safe, but it all looks nice. So back to the book thing. Why write a book? It's a good question, but wherever I go, lots and lots and lots of people want to write a book. Everyone seemingly has a book inside them, so why not you? And what could it be about? Well, in our case, we're talking about marketing. We're talking about building your business, building your brand, building your you. So therefore, the reason for writing a book is to build your authority and expertise. It's if someone comes up to you and says the author of, someone introduces someone to you as the author of, you instantly think, wow, an author. If you see people come on stage, they give them a quick bio and they say, and the writer of 7 New York Times best-selling books. It's actually quite easy, or easier than you would think, to get to be a bestseller on a New York Times list, but it's impressive. And if somebody writes a book, for example, ordinary people can get to write the For Dummies, or the, say, Facebook Marketing for Dummies. I'm not going to say ordinary people did write it, but novice authors. And if you said, hey, I'm the author of Facebook Marketing for Dummies, you're going to think, wow, you must be a Facebook expert. So that's the reason for writing a book. Now, the other good thing is it's quite easy to publish these days. You can self-publish. Amazon have a system. It's fabulous. Just look up self-publishing, Amazon. You can print one-offs, you can print loads, and then you keep all the money for you. By the way, that noise, I think, is a swan, or something like that. Making a noise, probably not approving of me recording a podcast near his pond, so sorry about that. Books, yes, there are numerous self-publishing formats. Just Google self-publishing books. They're growing more and more and becoming more popular as people get control of their own thing. I've seen authors go on Kickstarter and start up a campaign and raise a ton of money, much more than they'd earn from selling the book via a publisher, because obviously the publisher takes the biggest portion, and they may give you an advance. What if it doesn't work out? So get control. You can self-publish on Amazon, but on the Kindle platform, very cheaply. But please don't just throw out some spammy thing like everyone's doing at the moment. That's not what I'm talking about. And to write a book, there is support. I've got a couple of websites that guide you through, that make it easier, and you're in a community with other people who've done it, who help you, who will support you. Now, one is called, I'm going to read it because I can't remember, it's the National Novel Writing Month. Now, this is a site, they do this every year. Hundreds of thousands of people take part. And the aim, this runs in November, from the 1st to the 30th, and the aim is before midnight on the 30th of November to have written 50,000 words. So it's about 1,670 words a day. It is not as hard as you think, and if you want to do it, if you're determined, you can do it. Of course, you don't have to write it in a month, but why not knock it out, get it out the way, give it a go. What can go wrong? Now, and it doesn't have to be a novel. That's at nanowrimo.org, which is, the links will be on the podcast at marketingforowners.com/podcast/146, but it's nanowrimo.org, as in National Novel Writing Month, the short bit. The other site is honestly. I don't make these names up. People come up with this stuff. Infobomo.com. Now this is linked to Regina, byregina.com. She's great. And that stands for Infopreneur Book Month. So that may be more akin if you're writing one for a book. But again, free services, they have paid services as well. But the free thing guides you along. I advise that you, at some point in your life, try and write a book. You don't have to tell anyone, and you can bring it out, or you can tell people to give yourself some action drivers and some deadlines. Go for it. Why not? Anyway, being a Monday, it happens to be book or read for the week, book for the week, and I recommend in this week, So Good They Can't Ignore You. This is by Cal Newport. It's great. I'm gonna read. It says, "Why skills trump passion in the quest for work you love." And what he's actually trying to say is that if you build your skills, train, learn, get so good that no one can touch you, and your peeps, the people you're marketing to or trying to approach, cannot ignore you because you'll be so good. It's a really, really clever book. It says here, don't do it with passion, do it with increased skills and beat out the competition. Good, eh? Anyway, don't listen to me tell you about it. I read it. I actually really enjoyed it. I was very impressed. I thought it was going to be about something else, but So Good They Can't Ignore You does what it says on the tin.